a few minutes to get on. 3 people, as you're coming on, let me know where you are viewing from. As you're coming on, let me know where you're viewing from. I know it's been a little while, y'all. I have to update y'all, let y'all know where I have been. Hey, Samare, how are you doing? It's good to see you back on. Great to see you back on. Thank you from Jamaica. Thank you for tuning in. As you come in, let me know where you're viewing from. Let's start to fill up this room and begin to fellowship amongst each other. You might know somebody in here. You just never know. So don't feel like a stranger. And let me know if you can hear me okay. I'm in the gym right now, so I don't know if anyone can hear me. So let me know if you can hear me okay. Let me know if you can hear me okay. I know most of y'all, if y'all have been following me, I've been on Instagram. I've been telling y'all to follow me on Instagram, but I don't know how many people actually have went over there to Instagram. So let me know, and we're about to get ready to get started. Where have I been? We're just about to have a conversation about something that I know will be very, very, very beneficial to many of you that are on here right now. If this is your first time on the channel, welcome. My name is Coach Michael. On this channel, I help you live with intention, and I also help you live with purpose. So if you're interested, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Hello, Samari. I'm good. I've been thinking I haven't seen you recently. Sound is clear. Okay, thank you. Ashley Kozar. Good to see you, Ashley. Thank you for joining. Thank you again for joining. Jackie Frierson, it's always great to see you all who have continuously been supporting me on the channel. So I know many of you have been wondering, where has Coach Michael been? Hey, Charles McGee, how you doing? Great to see you in the room. Matter of fact, before I get to talking about where I've been, guys, let me know. Let's just kind of open up things. What is your favorite food? What is your favorite food? We're going to try to do things a little differently tonight. I'll be on for a little while. I have a client that I have to be on the call with, so I got at least about 30, 40 minutes. I have been on the last couple Sundays. So y'all got to forgive me now. I know y'all been, where he been at? He been talking about he's supposed to be on live. Y'all just give me a break. Give me a break. All right, Charles McGee, he says his favorite food is pizza. Jackie Frierson, her favorite food is chicken breast. I like chicken breast too, and I like pizza. That's why I'm in the gym right now, because y'all are bad influences on me. Y'all are bad influences on me. So that's why I'm in the gym right now, because fried chicken and pizza. Yeah. So let a couple of more people comment. What is your favorite food? Don't be shy now. What is your favorite food? Come on in, y'all. What is your favorite food? Let me know what is your favorite food. We're about to talk about something that I know needs to be talked about. Baked chicken. Okay. Oh, well, baked chicken breast. That's pretty much where I'm at right now. I've been trying to eat healthy, take care of my body, things like that. So that's why I haven't really been on, but we're going to talk about that. Stewed peas. Wow. I know they said that is very, very good over there in Jamaica. Stewed peas is like a delicacy over there. I would love to try that one day, if possible. If I ever get a chance to go over there, you never know. So, okay. So everybody has said their favorite food. If you're coming in, for those who catch the replay, I guess they'll be getting on pretty soon. Mary Felton, sending blessed from Kelly. My favorite food is baked salmon. Oh, baked salmon. Wow. Mary, that is something that I have been on for the last past month or so. I've tried baked salmon from different places. And when I tell you, baked salmon is like one of my new things that I'm trying to incorporate into my fitness goals and my meal prep. That is one thing that I have been on, most definitely. Let's see, we've got a couple more before we get to start talking. Ashley Kuzar, she says hers is hibachi steak and shrimp. I've never had that before, Ashley. That might be something that I might need to try. I've never tried it before. Okay, y'all. So I'm about to jump right into it. So I know most of you who follow me on here, and I know most of you probably follow me on social media, you probably noticed that I haven't posted up a video in probably the past 3 weeks or so. I have content, I just haven't uploaded it. And let me make sure I move these comments. Okay. Yeah, and so one of the main, okay. So I got the comments down, so y'all can comment if y'all want. I'm gonna see them in a minute. But One of the main reasons that I have not really been on is because I've been in a place. I know many of you probably saw my live I did probably like 2 Sundays or so ago. I talked about balance and how balance is very, very necessary in your everyday life and how you need to incorporate balance. And I talked about, I want to say the key topic of what I talked about was what's standing in your way. And I talked about that because sometimes in life we can literally become robots. What do you mean, Coach Michael, by we become robots? Some of us on here, we have our everyday schedules that we go about each and every day. Some of us, we work full-time jobs. Some of us, we're in school. Some of us have kids. Some of us have family members that we're trying to take care of, and so many things. And when do you really have the opportunity to stop and have time for yourself? And that's kind of what I'll be talking about on tonight. So I've been in the place where I had to slow down. You know, with me being a life coach and coaching several different clients from all across the world and trying to make sure I'm putting out quality content to each and every subscriber, each and every client, and just in general, just trying to make sure that I'm putting out a positive message, you have to make sure that you're in a place where you're also replenishing your body, you're replenishing your mind, you're replenishing your spirit. I was in a place where I was in a place where I was coaching, which I still am, but I was coaching 3 or so clients each and every day. You know, like 3 clients each and every day. But that's outside of what I do on a day-to-day basis. And so many of you don't know that I'm a husband, I'm a musician, I'm so many other things. And I really had to sit back and ask myself, when do you have time to actually balance out your lifestyle? I started to kind of pick up weight a little bit, you know, not that I'm out of shape or anything, but I started to notice that I was picking up weight a little bit because of my eating habits. I wasn't taking care of myself like I should have. And you want to make sure that you are just not going with the motions. You're not just going with the flow. You have to take care of you first. I look at it like this. How is anybody else going to benefit from you if you're depleted? I always say, this is something that I always say with my brother, me and him, we always talk. And I say in one conversation that we had a while back was, he said that what people should get from you should be the overflow of what you get in your private time. I'm gonna say that one more time. People should only get the overflow of what you get in your private time. I'm gonna say it one more time so it can resonate. People should only get the overflow of what you get in your private time. So that means spending more time with the Lord. That means spending more time with your devotionals in your Bible. That means replenishing yourself by listening to things that will edify and build you up and begin to feed your spirit. You know, sometimes the culture nowadays, there's so many things, everything is overly sexualized when it comes to the music, and there's so many messages that are hidden in things. And see, we allow all these things to penetrate our spirit on a day-to-day basis. So things that we deal with is not always because today is just a bad day, but you just may need to reset. I'm gonna say it one more time. It may just not be a bad day, but you just may need time to reset. Things may look chaotic around you. And you're like, man, everything is going wrong. Everything is going on. I'm stressed. I'm dealing with so many emotions. You need to reset. You need to reset. And I know somebody on here tonight needed to hear me say this specifically, because I know I'm not the only one that was in a place of needing to reset. And you may have people depending on you. I know I have people depending on me. They want the YouTube videos. They want me to post the quotes. They want me to do these different things. But if I'm not refilling myself in my private time, then what good am I to anyone? That means y'all might get some information. So I might be on a coaching call and they talking about a relationship, and I might start talking about, yeah, you need to quit that job. Like, huh? I need to quit that. I mean, I'm sorry. So, you know what I'm saying? So frequencies and things can be all discombobulated. Your mental can be off. Your physical health can be off because you need to reset. Some people will get mad at you. Some people will not understand what you are trying to do for the betterment of yourself. They won't get it. Some people may feel like you may be acting funny. Oh, you don't call me like you once called me. Oh, you're not coming around like you once did. You don't seem like your normal self. But maybe I just need time to relax. Maybe I just need time to myself. Maybe it's okay for you to need time for yourself. It's okay for you to need time for yourself. See, people will make you feel bad for things that they are not willing to do. So they're the ones who want to rip and run. They're the ones who want to break their neck. They're the ones who never want to have rest. They're the ones who never want to have the time to self-reflect. But you've decided to take time to self-reflect, and now they want to get mad at you. It's okay to be you. You're human. You're not a robot. And this is where I've been. Everything I'm talking about right now, that's the place that I've been. I've been in a place where I just needed time to get myself, my mental, my spiritual, and get my health in line. And to be honest with you, it has been a great process. It has been a great process because you'll start to notice, when you start to reset, you'll start to notice things about yourself that you did not even notice at first. You would not, it's things that you will not even know that are there, that have been there for the whole time. God, excuse me, I'm trying to see if some comments were up there. Okay. So I know that was for somebody. I know it's for somebody watching right now. So if you're on here and you're still watching, that means you need to reset. Today is Friday where I'm at. It's Friday where I'm at. So with this new week, and this is what I've been telling my clients a lot lately. I said, everybody on here right now, if you haven't already, some people are my clients who are on here and some people are not. But for the ones who are my clients on here, they already know that I've told them before to make sure that they write out a 5-year goal and plan list. Everything they want to accomplish, where do they see themselves in 5 years? So if you're on here right now and you haven't done this already, I want you to write down, where would you like to be in 5 years? How would you like to look in 5 years? What kind of money do you want to make in 5 years or within the 5 years? That's it, Mary. That's it, Mary Felton. Reset. Hashtag reset. It's time that you begin to get, so on the weekend, I like to relax. I work pretty much Monday through Friday, but by the time it gets to that Saturday and Sunday, I relax. I believe in rest. God did not create the Sabbath for us to continuously work. It said on the seventh day. On the seventh day. So God and all of the creation that he has created, for him to rest, for God to take rest, the being of God to take rest away from the creation. What makes us any different? We have to understand that you cannot do things in your own strength. And I know some of y'all around here, y'all pumping on fumes right now. Y'all are literally pumping on fumes. I did a worship. Matter of fact, I know Jackie Frost, she was on. I did worship about 2 Sundays ago. I just did worship because y'all know I play guitar. So I just did worship, and we just had a worship time, and that's what we did. Because I feel that that's what's needed right now. You know, there's so many things going on. When I get on social media, that's why I don't really, if you go to my social media, you notice that I don't follow that many people. And it's not because, I think I'm too much. People like, who you think he is? No, it has nothing to do with that. The reason why I don't follow a lot of people on social media, because sometimes you only want to connect with things that will replenish you. It was a point in time where I was following everybody under the sun. I'm seeing what this person doing, what that person doing, reset. I'm looking at their life. What about my life? Reset. Reset. I want that word to resonate tonight more than anything. So if you're watching this right now, write your 5-year goals down. Begin to reevaluate where you are. Some of that frustration that you're dealing with right now, once again, it's not because your supervisor is a butthole. It's not because your co-workers are buttholes. It's not because the man at the corner store rubbed you the wrong way. No, you need to reset, because let me tell you once again. So like I said, when you're in that resetting place, you'll start to notice things could be going on around you, but you'll have the peace. You'll have the peace. Things won't affect you like they once affected you when you allow yourself to reset. Some things that we deal with is meant for us to go back to the Lord with. The Lord wants us to be in that secret place. He wants us to be back in that place where he can commune with us. See, some people, they don't understand why they go through so many trials and tribulations. We're promised trials and tribulations, but it's not what you go through, it's how you go through it. Reset. You'll begin to notice that things that once affected you, they won't affect you anymore, because now you have your mindset in a place that things cannot penetrate your thought process like it once did. So that same person that's always nagging you, getting on your nerves, they won't be able to do it again. Why? Because you have allowed yourself to reset. You have restored your mind. You have postured your heart. You have spent time with God in the private place. That's been one of my major things that I've been trying to do, y'all. And many of y'all know that I'm very transparent. That's one way I don't try to be fake. But if I'm gonna be a coach that's gonna help people, which I've helped so many people, I have to be transparent. I've been in a place where I like that. I'm in a place right now where I would like to get more into my word, like I know I need to. Now, I read my Bible. I'm a devout Christian. I love the Lord. But I know that I've been going so fast. It's not like it once was, where I can sit down and break my study down and read and get something. You begin to be overwhelmed by life in general. That job that you're trying to break your neck to get to, whether you're on that job or not, they can replace you. So you're trying to break your neck, and I'm not saying now, y'all don't be inboxing me talking about you made me lose my job. Don't, y'all don't do that. Come on now. Just listen to what I'm saying. Don't be trying to give, in other words, don't give your job more time than you're giving yourself. I feel like this here, the same amount of time everything else gets, that same time you be investing in yourself, investing in you. There's nothing like investing in you. That same job that you're going to every single day. If you quit that job till tomorrow, they're going to find somebody. Matter of fact, they got a list of people right now that's been waiting on a job. They're going to find somebody real quick, call them in, interview, you're hired. Just like that. Just something to think about. Some of you have dreams, visions, goals, so many things that you want to do in life, but you have not sat down to allow yourself to have that reflection time, to plan out your 5 years. What do you want to be from here to those 5 years? What are you trying to do? What are you trying to accomplish? It's not that you can't do it. It's just that you haven't given yourself enough time. And I'm going to start doing my lives more frequently, because I've been really liking doing my lives more than I have making my videos. And I feel because it's a connection that we can connect, and you all can ask questions, which I'm about to get ready to open up a Q&A here in a few minutes. So if you have any questions about where you are in life, about relationships, or just anything that you feel is stopping you from getting to that place of prosperity that you are trying to get to, we can talk about it right now, because what you may be dealing with, somebody else may also be on here dealing with the same thing, and we're all here to prosper and move forward. So that's what we're going to do. But if you haven't gotten anything from what I'm talking about tonight, and I wouldn't be wasting my time. I'm in the middle of a workout now, and I just felt like getting on live. So I could have still been working out, doing what I've been doing. I've been going on. I told my wife, I said, you know what? I'm going on a exercise journey. And I took a picture of my body a month ago. Last month, I took a picture earlier this month, I took a picture of myself. I'm going to take another picture of myself this month that is coming up in the middle of November. Then by the time December gets here, I'm going to take another picture, because I'm trying to do something that I have been procrastinating on for a long time, and that's getting back on my fitness. But what? When you're so busy going with life, you forget about everything else. Some people, your kids need you. If you're married, your spouse needs you. You have to have balance. And guess what? If you're by yourself, that's fine too. You need you. Self-love. More than anything. So behavior. And then Mary Felton. Yes, reset. That's so true. Again, amen. Yeah, that's where we're at right now. That's where we're at. Because I don't know about y'all, but see, the year has come so fast. Like, I just looked up and I just realized it's almost November. Like, I really just looked up and I said, it's almost November. I know it was just March when I went out of town, and then I come back. I said, I'm like, the time is really flying. Like, the year has really, really went by fast. And so when you get into that reset phase and you allow yourself to come back to that place of being alert and aware and present, then that's when you can keep up with things. My daughter was born last year, January 21st, 2019. And when she was born, I needed something to hold me accountable. And I'm about to get to this next thing that I'm going to tell y'all as well to help y'all reset. So I needed something to hold me accountable to what I'm doing now. Now, my wife was there. Don't get me wrong, she was there. But when my daughter came, it was like an extra strength that came with it, because that was like, that gave me ever the more of a push to make sure that I'm holding myself accountable, because when I look at her, I had to realize that I had to do it for her. So the next point I'm about to bring to you, when you're in that resetting phase, find someone or something to hold you accountable. I allowed my daughter, when she was born, to hold me accountable. I said, you know what? And I use this as an analogy too for my clients. It's something else that I told them that they could do. So she's 1 year old. She's one year old right now. She's one. She's about to be two. So I said, by the time she reaches two, I'm going to have XYZ done within that first year of her age. You see where I'm going with this? So you have to have something to hold you accountable. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a child or something like that, but it can be something that you can use to kind of scale what you're trying to do. So if that 5-year list is not enough, you might need to get you a coach. You might need to get you a couple of sessions just to talk to a coach so they can help steer you. And I know most people, they're very skeptical about getting a coach because they don't want anybody in their business, or they feel like, does that coaching stuff really work? But I'm gonna tell you, that's my gift. If anybody can tell you that has gotten a coaching session from me, I have helped them get results in their life. I don't do it for any other reason but that. And the crazy thing about it is, I've been coaching for years and years and years, but never knew that I could officially be a coach and get training and do the things I've done. So you need someone to hold you accountable, a trustworthy voice. And it doesn't have to be a coach, but if you have a friend who's not judgmental, if they want to see you prosper just as well as they prosper. And I know that that's really rare nowadays because, man, some of these friends, I'm going to tell you like this here. Some of these friends, they see you moving ahead, and they don't want you to move faster than them. That's some friends. I'm not saying that that's everybody, but that is some friends that do things like that, contrary to belief. Yeah, it's out here before. I've heard stories of things like that. But you want to have something that holds you accountable. You have to have your why. Why do you want to do what you want to do? You're going to figure all this out while you're in that resetting place. Many of you have those dreams and visions, but you just don't know where to start, how to do it. It all starts from that place of reset and accountability. Accountability. That's where it starts from. I would not be where I am today if it wasn't for me being in that present moment. Some of y'all have, this on another note, some of y'all have a lot of things that you have not gotten healed from in your past. There's things that have went on in your life, and Some of you really just don't know how to reset, because every time you reset, it seems like something else happens, or this goes on, or whatever. It just seems like all kind of things. But I'm gonna tell you, anytime you're trying to do something for the betterment of yourself, it's gonna always be resistance. Just like right now in the gym, if I don't lift weights, if I don't run the treadmill, if I don't run, that consistency of me trying to push forward, I won't see any results. If I run, I get tired and I stop. Then I'm not going to try to lose the amount of weight that I want to try to lose. If I don't lift, if I lift and then I want to stop, in other words, you have to have something. You have to keep pushing. You have to keep pushing. You might get tired. You might feel like quitting. You might feel like giving up. But you got to fight to get to that place of reset. It's time to reevaluate your life and get back to that place that you know you need to be. If you have some toxic friends that may be around you, even if you have some toxic family members that may be around, anybody can get cut. I'm gonna tell it to you just like it is. Anybody can get cut. And I ain't talking about with no knife and no box cutter. Yeah, I go, oh, he hood, he gonna cut somebody. No, y'all, I'm not talking about cutting nobody, because I don't need to see nobody in the comments saying nothing crazy later on. So anybody can get cut. That means out of your life. But y'all get that. Y'all get that. So I'm gonna leave that where it's at. But anybody can. Anybody can. Stop holding on to dead weight. If you don't learn nothing else, by the time December 31st hits, excuse me, by the time December 31st hits, y'all need to be in a place of already having that list. You are already ready to go into the new year. Excuse me, dusting him. So it ain't the 19. Calm down. That 19. I just need some water. It ain't 19. But I know that this year has caused a lot of people to really go through a lot of things. I know this year has really caused a lot of people to really go through a lot of things. So it's like 2021 came in. It was like, whew, it came in like super fast. Nobody really had time, because like, man, this pandemic is going on and people are being affected by it. But you know what? I've heard so many people say that this was one of the best years of their life. Why was that? Because they allowed themselves, they were already in that reset place. So when something like that came about, they were already prepared for it. They were already prepared for it because they had already spent time in a place where they can get all the anxiety out, all of the worry, and they know who the Lord is. At least majority of them know who the Lord is. So it's very, very possible that even when chaos is going on around you, that you can still thrive. Don't just survive, but thrive. You can still do that. So let me open up. I want to open up the Q&A. I really just felt like talking about that right now and just really dropping a few wisdom words on here. Once again, if this is your first time on the channel, my name is Coach Michael Benefield. On this channel, I help you live with intention and purpose. So if you're interested, make sure you like and subscribe. Also, if you don't see me, if you don't subscribe on here, you can also find me on Instagram. And if you're not a member of the channel, make sure you become a member of the channel. It's only $1.99. I got some special things that I've been getting lined up for the new year for all of my members who will be joining. Okay, so let's get ready to open up. They're just a shameless plug. I know many of y'all already know. Some people are members, some people are not. Let me go ahead. But I want to open up the floor for just a couple of questions. Any things that you have been. This the opportunity right now. Y'all getting a free coaching session right now. So if you have any questions, any concerns about life, just where you are right now, just go ahead and start putting those. None of my moderators are on right now. So yeah, any questions or anything that you may have, go ahead and start putting those up. I will be coming on live more often, you guys. So when you see me pop on, just go ahead and get on. I really enjoy connecting with you all on here. This is a way that I can give back to you all, because I know many of you have busy lifestyles, and sometimes it's just very refreshing to come on and be able to hear somebody speak words of life over you. Speak words of life that will begin to edify and build you up. Let me see. So are there any questions? Any questions? I know y'all answered about the favorite food. Just any questions in general. It can just be a general question. If you don't want nobody to be out in your business. And also, this is another one. I'm glad I said that. I'm going to make an individual video about this. But if there is a specific topic that you all would like me to talk about, let me see if I can put it right here. I'm about to answer your question. Actually, I just saw your question. I wish I could. I don't know how to put my email down here. We'll put my email down here. But if somebody can type in the comments support@createdtobemore.com. Somebody type in support@createdtobemore.com. I'm about to get ready to answer your question, Ashley. All right. I'm about to get ready to answer your question. Seems like a good question. But somebody put support@createdtobemore.com at the very, very bottom. Because I'm about to start doing individual videos for questions and concerns I know you all have and you need answers to. Just a way for me to, if you're not able to get a coaching session, do that. Okay, let me answer Ashley's question. Make sure somebody put that in the comments. Support@createdtobemore.com. Just put it there. So that way I can give everybody a reference point of where to send your questions to. Or you can DM me on Instagram. That's a better way. You can DM me on Instagram if you want to. There's my wife right there. She just put it down at the bottom. Support@createdtobemore.com. So if you have any questions or whatnot, just make sure you send those to that email, and I will be able to start doing some YouTube videos based about that. And don't worry, your name won't be put out there, because I know some of y'all, is my name gonna be put out? I'm not gonna put your name out there. I'm not gonna say who it is. Like I said, I got some clients on here right now, but that's nobody's business who they are. Okay, let me answer Ashley's question. Ashley says, advice on dating, things to look out for when new to dating. Ashley, when you are new to dating, it's a few things that you have to keep in mind. First of all, if you are a female dating a male, you need to make sure you find out his why. You need to find out why is he interested in you and why he wants to potentially date you. One thing that I always talk to my female clients about is I always make them aware of the fact that men always have something that they are expecting from a woman. You won't find this now. If you're a woman, you're not going to find this off. You're not going to find this out right off the bat, because a lot of men, they really know how to do the right things. They know how to say the right stuff, and they really just know how to get in until they get that very thing. So let's say, for instance, if you might got some nice legs or something like that, he may just treat you like everything and make sure he's going to block it out. He's going to fake like he ain't even interested in your legs. And he going to just treat you, and he going to talk and talk and talk. But eventually, somewhere down the line, he going to try to slip a hand, or he going to try to get close to you in some kind of way where it's going to put you in a position where he can get close to that thing that he wants. And if it's, financial stability that you may have, you may drive a nice car, you may have this or that, you may be a business owner, whatever it is, he may see that and he may want to get close to you based off of the financial gain. So there's different things that you that you need to pay attention to if you are new to dating. And that's really a very, very broad topic. And there's just so many ways that I can really go into that. So I guess if you would ask that a little bit more specifically, I would have been able to kind of pinpoint something. But just to really cover the broadness of it, you just need to really pay attention. Just find out his why. If you're a female, find out his why. If you're a male, find out her why. You need to begin to ask those questions, because you don't want to get into a relationship and you 5-6 years in. Well, you shouldn't be dating that long anyway. But if you 5-6 months, that's still, well, okay, I'll go with that. That sounds a little bit better. But if you 5 or 6 months in of dating, you need to, something gonna be in the show by then. But like we talked about tonight, in that reset place, you'll be able to have clarity, because your mind has been restored and refreshed. You've gotten time for yourself. You've gotten time to breathe away from that 9 to 5 you have, away from them kids who be getting on your nerves. You've had time to replenish yourself. So just pay attention and ask the question to yourself, what is their why? That was a great question, Ashley. Are there any more questions? I want to answer some more questions. I really think that was a great question. So many people go into relationships very, very blindsided. Now you got to come on now. I got a few more minutes before I got to get on the call with my client. You're very, very welcome, Ashley. Thank you for asking that question. See y'all, Ashley. See, if I had them t-shirts ready, she would have got a t-shirt. Y'all just don't know because see, she on here asking questions, and nobody else is on here asking questions. Let me see. Thank you once again, Ashley, for asking that question. So got a few more minutes before I gotta hop off, guys. I'm gonna try my best to get on this Sunday. I'll be on 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. I usually try to make a reminder so it goes out to everybody, but I have been really bad on that. I got an old person's mindset. So y'all gotta forgive me. I tend to forget stuff. And my wife, she be having to get on me about it, like, cause I forget stuff. Like, did you? Like, nah, like, like I be forgetting y'all. Forgive me. All right, Mary Felton, very good question. Yes, it indeed was Mary Felton. So, any questions? I want to ask some more. It could be relationship question, mindset. Those are the areas that I coach on. I coach on relationships, mindset, and I coach on healing from past hurts, trauma, all kinds of things like that. Let's see. Make sure. All right. And once again, if you look right there by my moderator, which is my wife, you'll see she put up there support at created2be more.com. That is where you can send all of your questions and concerns there. So if you have any things that you don't want anyone to know, possibly on the live or some private things, because Ashley, she just asked in general questions, so it really didn't say that it was her, but she just really wanted to know that. So that's fine. That possibly helped somebody else out, which we also saw that Mary, she was able to benefit from that question. You're gonna have to go back, Lacey Hamilton, and catch the replay if I leave it up. Basically, this live was all about resetting, taking time for yourself, and making sure that you have what you need outside of your hectic lifestyle. So you're gonna have to go back and catch the replay because it's too much for me to actually go back and cover, and I don't want to inconvenience everybody else to go back and I'll start talking about it again. Okay. I have a question from Blessed. It says, "How do you let go of your first love or your first boyfriend, holding on due to the good times?" Wow, Blessed. That's something that is very, very common, and I'm going to say this in general because I know this is something that happens. So a lot of people, when they say your first love or first boyfriend, we are automatically, I know this is for the grown folks, so I don't know children on here, so we are automatically talking about that there's some type of sexual intercourse that has taken place with the both of you. So 9 times out of 10, what you're dealing with is possibly a soul tie. And the best way to rid of a soul tie, you're going to have to really, you're going to have to let go. You're going to have to let go. And I'm not sure what the reason was. I'm not sure what the reason was for you two not talking and being together. But if it was for any reason that you guys have moved on, you're going to have to really go to God and pray about it. You're going to have to take you some time and read some devotionals, begin to fill yourself with positive things and start to just replace those thoughts with something else. Now, that's one thing that you don't want to affect, especially when you get into another relationship with somebody who's potentially your husband and you still thinking about the good times with another man, because good times can happen with anybody. Now, I done had good times with people at the gas station. We laughing about just anything. You know what I'm saying? So good times can happen with anybody. Don't give someone too much credit because you've had a good time with them or you've had a couple of laughs with them. That doesn't mean that entitlement should be there. That doesn't mean you belong to them. That doesn't mean that you two should be together or anything like that. It was just simply a laugh, and through life, we're always going to meet people who we laugh with and we commune with, but you're really going to have to rid yourself of this whole time by feeding yourself with positive things, spending time in prayer, and get a coach. Find you a life coach, someone who can help talk you through things. If you need me to be your coach, there's plenty of links and different things that you can find on my channel, or like I said, you can DM me on Instagram if you would like to. So I just wanted to make sure I hit that. I hit that broadly, but I guess I'll leave that right where it's at. How to say no, set up boundaries. Boy, y'all coming with these questions. You hear me? Y'all coming with these questions. So how to say no, set up boundaries, and not feel guilty. Ashley, that once again, that's something. You're welcome, Blessed. Now, see, Ashley, you're gonna put me in this spot where, okay, it's gonna be rated R right here. I ain't gonna be too rated R now, because I know I don't want YouTube to be trying to flag my videos and stuff. They be trying to flag stuff. Okay, so when it comes to saying no, it just depends on what you're saying no about. As a woman, I like to tell my female clients this, and I know y'all heard me say it earlier. You want to try the spirit by the spirit. I know when the Bible says that, the Bible was referring to something else, but me as the person of wisdom that I am, I like to use my revelation, how I use to apply the Bible to my full life, because I believe that's how we're supposed to do it anyways, because the word is a living word. It might have meant that then, but it's relevant to where we are still now. So I like to tell my female clients to try the spirit by the spirit. And what that means is, as a woman, you should have a list of standards and stipulations that you abide by. We all have moral standards that we're born with, meaning we know what is right and we know what is wrong. But what tends to happen is, once again, when you're not in a place of reset and you're boggled down with so many past hurts and so many things that happened when you were in your childhood and so many other things, it's really hard for you to be present in the moment. So this man or this woman that you possibly may be with, they could possibly do everything under the sun to you, and you just don't care. You'll keep trying to take them back. You'll keep trying to be with them. And this ain't something that everybody gonna want to hear, because some people don't like the truth. But I like Jesus said, I didn't come to bring peace. Me as a coach, I have to bring the truth, because I know the truth will make you free. That's what the word says. The truth will make you free. So a lot of women are not able to say no. And men, this is men too, they're not able to say no because they have went through so many traumatic experiences before, that it's causing them to have a broken lens. It's causing them to not be able to see life clearly. Because once you know your self-worth and you know your value, there's no way that you will let a man or a woman do things to you that you do not approve of. That you do not approve of. Once you are present, once you are in that place where you are, once again, I've been plugging that word all night, reset, because I wanted to resonate, reset, then you'll begin to see things like before, because there is no reason why, and some people are very manipulative. They're very, very manipulative, that when you tell them no, they'll try to play this game with you of like, so I'm just going to use this for example. This is very popular. So y'all 3 months in and y'all ain't had sex, and he's like, hey, he just bring the subject up. Y'all just talking about it. Hey, I've been wondering why, I've been just wondering why, we haven't kissed, or we haven't, anything like that. He's like, well, I'm just really just not interested in doing it right now. I just really want to see, where we're potentially going to go with this relationship. And I want to get to know you for who you are and know you as a person outside of what I've normally, and they'll be able to accept your truth. If you've been on that road 1,000,000 times and you're trying to do something different with them, that should be a check mark for them. Because no longer are you trying to just jump right into it like you did in the other relationships. So I think that more than anything, we have to be very, very cautious of people playing, people being manipulated. So after you told him that, or you told her that, then all of a sudden, just like, well, I mean, there ain't nothing wrong with it. We all sin. We all do things, God know what we feel before we do it. God know this and God know that, and then so immediately when something come out their mouth like that, I'm gonna holler at you. Bye-bye. Because trying the spirit by the spirit, once again, so your morals, your standards and stipulations, if that's one of your standards, he doesn't respect it, then something has been exposed already in that relationship. Something, I mean, well, even if you're in a relationship, or if you want to consider a relationship, something has been exposed in that specific moment in time. So never feel bad about telling someone no. Have your standards and stipulations in place, and if someone wants to make you feel bad about it, they're not the one for you. They're not the one for you. And how can I say this? People wonder why I coach on this stuff, because I was that manipulator. I was that one who made plenty go against their standards and things like that. Because I was smooth with my words. I knew how to say certain things like that. So you're going to have some smooth talkers. They're going to come up to you. They're going to have the cologne on or perfume just like you like it, the clothes just like you like it, but none of that should matter. See, we look at the outer, but we need to look at the heart just as God does. What's in your heart? Because you can have all that and be toxic as I don't know what. That don't mean nothing if you got a bad heart. Your looks, you could be the bomb.com. But if your heart is jacked up, that whole package can go out the door. So never feel bad about telling a man no or telling a woman no. Just stick to the script. Stick to the script. And y'all gotta forgive me if I missed something. I just really got on here spontaneously. I wasn't really trying to get on here with the message, but everything I'm talking about is from the heart. So, and that's pretty much how I make my videos. I don't make anything just scripted, because I once upon a time did that, but it really makes it so much more difficult. Thank you, Ashley, for sending that. Thank you, Mary, for your comments as well. Thank you, Lacey, for asking questions. Thank you to my beautiful wife once again for posting that link. And also make sure you send your questions in to support at creativebemore.com. So I'm start getting some of those video topics in, because I got a lot of things I need to make videos about. I got a video I recorded about a month ago, and this was a month ago, and I still haven't edited it yet. So that's gonna be the next video. So y'all see me in a red shirt. That's a video I recorded about a month or so ago. It's super old or whatnot. So I'm gonna ask a few more questions, y'all, because I gotta get off here. But there are a few more questions. Since I see y'all are participating so kindly, I guess I'll start getting on here more often throughout the week, and we'll just see where we go, and we'll see where we go from there. So, are there any more questions? Are there any more questions? We're gonna start doing this more often. Give y'all 5 more minutes to see if y'all have any more questions. I have something I have to be getting to. So make sure I didn't miss any questions. Make sure I didn't miss anybody as well. It's Mary Felton. Yeah, make sure you get back on here, because it's no telling what I may talk about when I get on here. I may go, I don't know. Like I said, 2 Sundays ago, I went into straight worship, and we had a worship set going on here. So it may be like that. I got a giveaway coming up pretty soon too. Y'all know I've been saying that for the last couple Sundays. But please make sure you are a member of the channel. It's just $1.99. I greatly appreciate y'all. I mean, it means a lot to me. It's some things that you all will get that other people will not be able to get. I guess I'll let this stay up. I guess I'll let this replay stay up, so it can go into the archives. I may delete it after a day or so. I try not to be a perfectionist. Mary Felton, I enjoyed your words of wisdom. Thank you so much, Mary. I greatly appreciate you. Make sure also, if you need a coaching session, you can go to mymentor.life/Michael Benefield and book a session with me. You will not regret it. Let's see. Yeah, make sure you will not regret it. Thank you for joining Flex and Flash. I don't know if that was the comment to what I asked earlier, but okay, y'all. So if there be no more questions, I will be getting off. So make sure when you get the notification, just pop on. So until next time, reset, write down where would you like to be in 5 years, and take time for yourself. You need it. It's necessary. Find me on Instagram. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the channel. So until next time, remember that you were created to be more than average, but each and every one of you were created to be dope. Love each and every one of y'all. See y'all next week. Peace.